Let me start by saying, in no way, form, shape is this video for or in any attention to force somebody to not want to be black or to hate white people. All this video is my personal opinion on black people. What we go through, what we deal with, how we survive, etc., etc. Now, the average black person can agree with the first thing I'm finna say out my mouth. And that is, as a young adolescent, male or female, the two people you mainly know about, hear about, and learn about are Martin Luther King and Jesus Christ. Not to take away from none of the other great black civil rights movement people or God, but you hear about Martin Luther King and Jesus Christ. As a black person, I'm black. I can't speak for Chinese, Japanese, whites, Asians. I can speak for black people. I'm black. Now, I'm not calling Martin Luther King the devil. Not calling Jesus the devil. Because they both stood for something. What they stood for, I can't say I totally agree or disagree. But once again, these are just my opinions on certain facts. For one, both of these two people that are highly pushed and praised by black people are very passive aggressive. Damn near Buddhist monks, if you will. Martin Luther King said, if a man shall hit you in your cheek, you shall turn the other cheek. Give him the other side of your face. You know what I mean? Give him a chance to want to be forgiven as you already forgave him. And you can't get no more passive aggressive than Jesus. He sat down and broke bread with niggas he knew was finna get him knocked off. I mean, like, if that's not almost like a brainwash to obedience, then I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Once again, these are just my opinions. Another thing, I'm not big on the devil, all that extra shit. But it just caught my attention that Martin Luther King Jr. is 666. Not saying he's the devil, not saying he worshiped the devil. It just caught my attention. Martin Luther King Jr. is 666. It's only 666 because King and Junior equal to 6. Because it's still 1. So, now back to the whole point of this video. We as a people are the only people on the face of the planet that have to go through more than the average, and we're also damn near guilty. You know what I mean? Now let me break that down to you. What I mean is, if you're not black, right? Or if you're black and you're from a wealthier family, you're not street, urban, hood black, you're African American black, I guess. When you see a stray pit bull, what you do? Cross the street, run, get a gun. Now, what if you see a stray chihuahua? You know what I mean? It's not as intimidating. They both dogs. Granted, one can hurt you more than the other, but they still dogs. Same way with black people. You see a black person walking down the street, grab your gun, run. You know what I mean? It's like immediate fear. You can see a gang of Chinese Mexicans walking down them. And what you do? Pull your pants up and keep it moving. Shit, if it happened, it happened. They ain't black though. And it's psychologically. It's just think about this. If a Chinese person comes to America and make $1 million, half of that money, if not all that money, is going back to China in some type of way, shape, or form to help their people. Same with whites, same with Arabs, Indians, etc., etc. Except black people. Now I wonder why. When we went through the worst shit possible on the, you know what I mean? Get me wrong, Hitler fucked up a lot of people. You know what I mean? Pharaoh, etc., etc. But half of the time, it's still black people going through that shit. So why are we the most dysfunctional race? Like, we're really like a race of crabs in a bucket. No disrespect to any Crips that follow me. Most black people might unfollow me, dislike me, you know, but it's time to wake up. But we're like a bucket of crabs. Meaning, before you will help a person up, you will pull them down psychologically without even knowing you're doing it. That's how we're programmed as a people. Now we can break it, but we gotta first realize it. In order to break it, you gotta realize what's, you know what I mean? You gotta realize your fault in order to change it and make it better. You know what I mean? But think about it. We the only race of people that don't have a home, that actually don't have an identity, that don't have a spirituality, race, religion, however you want to put it, of our own. We have Christ, you know, which is, it's, I don't want to say don't believe in Christ, because you need something to believe in. You know what I mean? The world damn near is on fire.